With the announcement of Severance Season 2, theories suggest Lumon's plans are more extensive than previously thought, including possible off-site severance. Hiding other severed characters could help Lumon increase public acceptance and use them for their own means. Severance caused many theories to be concocted, with one suggesting Lumon's plans are more wide-reaching than first thought. By the time of Severance Season 1's ending, the show had answered some questions in the minds of viewers, but left others wide open. As a mystery box TV show, Severance has to keep raising new plot points to keep viewers engaged, leading to theories being crafted during, in between, and before each season of TV. Naturally, many of these theories are being carried over in Severance Season 2's story. Lingering questions surrounded what will happen now that Mark knows his believed dead wife is alive, and the fate of Helly R, who figured out her out-of-work personality is the heir to Lumon's empire. Perhaps the biggest question, however, is what exactly Lumon's motivations for Severance are. One theory does not claim to answer this specifically, but claims Lumon's plans are more wide-reaching and thus disturbing than anyone thought. The theory in question surrounds a previously unknown extension of Lumon's plans. In Severance Season 1, only those who work in Lumon's offices during work hours were shown to have been severed. However, this theory claims there are people living on the outside world who have had their work and home lives severed. The subject of this theory is Rickon, the husband of Mark's wife, who may have been severed among his friends or simply had them severed.
Off with his head!
This theory explores the possibility that Rickon, a relatively minor character in Severance Season 1, actually ties closer to Lumon than first thought. While Rickon's self-help book is integral to galvanizing Mark's innie personality into action against Lumon, he is mostly removed from the plot of Severance. That said, if this theory turned out to be true, he and his friends would have already undergone Severance and be mere pawns of Lumon. Not only would Rickon and his friends being severed link them closer to the plot of Severance going forward, but it would also explain their strange behaviour throughout the show thus far. In several episodes of Severance Season 1, especially one where Rickon hosts a book reading party, his friends have some unnatural moments. For instance, one of Rickon's friends is named Rebecca. In an episode, Rebecca mentions that she has sores on the back of her head, potentially from the severance procedure. What's even stranger is that one of Rebecca's friends mentions that they do not know which name she is currently using, hinting at two potential personalities. Another of Rickon's friends states that they did not know that World War I went by that name. Finally, one of Rickon's friends is immensely proud when he finds Rickon's baby, despite Mark having found it. These are all immensely strange moments surrounding Rickon and his friends, which could be explained by them having innie personalities that are less used to being around people and unaware of a lot of the detail about the outside world.
What's going on in there?
Finally, it's worth exploring why this theory would make sense within the world of Severance. As of the end of Season 1, it's still unclear exactly what Lumon's wider plans are. However, what is clear is that Lumon is trying to make the public perception of Severance more positive. The reason why Severance's Helena Egan twist was included was to further this goal. As the heir to Lumon, Helena underwent Severance to prove to the wider public that it was a feasible, humane operation, and that if she could do it, anyone could. Lumon's reasoning for increasing public perception was so that the severance procedure could become commonplace in American society. Rickon and his friends being severed, among other people who applied for it on the outside world, would make this easier for Lumon. If the company revealed that more people gave permission to be severed and that the outside lives would not be affected, and that people around them didn't notice, it would make Severance seem better to the public. Secondly, it's clear Lumen has used severed people for their own means. Rickon and his friends could be severed as a means of spying on top workers like Mark. That way, Lumen could keep an even closer watch on Mark when Mrs. Selvig is not around. All of this supports the theory of hidden severed workers in Severance, a theory that could come to fruition in Season 2.